Good morning, everyone. It's happy to be back here with you on the yoga mat in this beautiful tropical island in Zanzibar. It is a very humid, sunny day after a couple of rainy days, so it feels good. I'm happy that I am able to be here and to enjoy my practice together with you if you will have the time. And for today, I feel I feel just like to add something to this enthusiasm, this burning enthusiasm that is present for me for the last 3 weeks, I believe. I made a major change in my lifestyle, which is giving up gluten completely. And for those of you who are trying to give up gluten, probably you understand from where I'm coming, because it's actually, I believe, one of the hardest thing to do, since gluten it is so delicious and addictive. So yeah, I'm celebrating today 3 weeks being gluten free, and I have so much energy, and definitely I think you can feel it from my energy, from my enthusiasm. I don't have coffee, just once in a while maybe when I just miss the taste, but I definitely realize that also I don't need coffee to keep me going. It is just a craving, it is just an attachment of the good taste, and sometimes maybe a habit of coming together with different people, of socialization, of being together in a community. And so I want to share this with you, and it is also connected with the readings that I'm doing from the beautiful book, amazing book of Donna Farhi, Yoga, Mind, Body and Spirit. And she goes there and she's talking about the yama and niyamas, all this, let's say, system of how a yogi lifestyle should be in order to be full of energy and to live in your full potential. And she's talking about tapas. And she described tapas as burning enthusiasm, because somehow if we go to the old scripture and to the old text, and we can understand tapas as a punishment of just self-discipline, and maybe that's it, just hard work, because you've done something bad in the past and now you need to correct it. I'm also reading in the same time an amazing book which is called Discipline is Self-Destiny. And it literally gave me the power also to give up gluten, and I feel so much more empowered. And in this book, which I definitely recommend, the author is talking about self-discipline as a self-respect and as a form of self-love. And in the end, it is the most amazing thing that we can prove to ourselves, right? Whenever we take a commitment, let's say, I want to have more energy, I want to have control over my life, because in the end, this is it. We just have to be honest with ourselves and to really understand, to answer to the question, who is living my life? I am living my life, or I give permission to an external force outside to have power over me. Yeah, and I think it is a present topic for all of us, because this is the society that we live in still, and a lot of people have this question in their mind. So if you want to take back this control over yourself, to master yourself and to be free, because this is the only way to be free, right? Then we should make some changes in our lifestyle, small changes, and commitment, yeah, so that you can really trust yourself. I mean, if you say like, okay, from now on, starting from today, every day I will wake up, I will smile to the sun, to the sky, to the rain, to anything that is present for me in that morning, and then I will take a shower and I will unroll my yoga mat and I will just sit there and I will see how my body wants to be moved that day, right? I think things will be different, and you will see that maybe you will stay there 30 minutes, 40 minutes, maybe 1 hour will go by, and you don't even realize that, wow, I moved my body for 1 hour. So you can start to build on this trust, and you can see that, yes, I take good care of myself, and I can always trust myself. So join me on the yoga mat today. It will be, I don't like to use this beginner, advanced levels. In the end, it is true, it is just how you practice, but it will require a bit of a strength, this practice, but it will require enthusiasm and curiosity. So what you will need definitely is yourself, your breath, your beautiful smile, a yoga mat so you can be comfortable. And I wanted to say something else, and it just slipped away from my mind. But we will discover it back together, yeah? So let's start in a thunderbolt position or Vajrasana. If it is comfortable for you, you can always take a block or maybe a cushion so you can place it here underneath your sit bones if this is too much, or you can always find an easy pose, Sukhasana, if the compression on the knees is a bit too intense this morning. Otherwise, we will elongate our spine, allowing the spine, the chest to find an upright position. And we can close the eyes only if it feels good and comfortable. And today I feel to connect deeper to the earth element. So then I will invite you to take your ring finger and bring it together with your thumb finger, so we can balance the earth element inside our body. And then starting to breathe in and out deeply from the lower belly, starting to relax, to expand our lower belly. Expanding our lower belly with each and every inhale we take. And then allowing the lower belly to contract, to release all the air, to come closer to our spine. Perhaps picturing or visualizing a balloon in our lower belly and breathing deeply. Expanding the balloon with fresh, clean oxygen, with amazing prana to nourish, to recharge our body. And breathing out, releasing everything that we no longer need. And starting to become more and more present by simply using all of our senses to stay here, to enjoy this present moment. And just to observe everything, anything that is present for us this morning. If there is agitation, we just allow agitation to come and go. If there is tiredness, maybe we just come up from the sleep, we just allow it to be. We can yawn, we can breathe. We are not trying to change, to force, to grasp to anything here. Just accepting the present moment as it is. Try to observe the temperature of your skin. Maybe it's hot, or maybe it's cold, or it's just exactly as it's supposed to be. Notice again the temperature of the air that is coming in through your nose, the temperature of the air that is coming out. Noticing any kind of sounds that may present to yourself and arrive into your space of awareness. Without any attachment, just observe. And observe, notice, become aware of your body just sitting here peacefully, comfortable, touching the mat underneath you, noticing how your head, your forehead is relaxed, the back of your neck, your shoulders are relaxed. Your body is completely relaxed with your spine, with your sit bones, with your legs. Becoming aware of all this wisdom, this force, this burning enthusiasm running in your body, into your beautiful, brave heart. To this amazing human being that you are. Just setting an intention perhaps to ignite this enthusiasm and just to enjoy the practice. To invite to this practice your best friend, curiosity, kindness and compassion. To be able to contain, to embrace everything that will come through the surface. And to enjoy every breath and every movement that you will take. Let's take just one more big breath in here. And let's bring both hands together in a prayer position in front of our heart center. Chanting mantra Om just one time. And let's take a big breath in. And whenever you are ready, taking your time, slowly open your eyes. Invite back the smile to expand your face. Let's reach both arms up towards the sky, towards the ceiling. And let's take the left wrist with the right hand, leaning slowly towards the right side, looking over the left shoulder. Just adjust. A simple stretch here. I'm combining my Romanian language with English, sorry. And then slowly coming back to the center, going to the other side. Take your right wrist with your left hand. Look over your right shoulder. Breathe. And then slowly exhale and come back down to the center. And before we move to the next movement, I want to invite you to bring your right hand to your lower belly. And maybe close your eyes just for a few more seconds. And let's try to connect deeper to this center. Imagine this your center point in this practice. Yeah. So whenever you inhale, take a big inhale and try to notice how the inhale reaches deeply from this core, from this engine, down to the legs, to the bottom of your feet and up to your chest, to your arms, to the fingertips. So visualizing from here a ball of light, your engine, your inner fire. And whenever you breathe in deeply with awareness, with joy, with love, you fuel your whole body, your energetic channels with this energy. So whenever I will say inhale, inhale deeply from this center and give yourself permission to feel all your energetic channels filled up with this pranic, with this energy, yeah? Good. So let's now keep hands close down to the mat, and let's take a big breath in, reaching the arms up. Exhale, slowly lower down. Inhale, expand. Exhale, release. Visualize you are drawing, inhale again, drawing a beautiful circle of light. You're expanding this ball of energy from your lower belly around your body for protection, for keeping you safe, for giving you all the power that you need to master yourself, to become free. And let's take just one more big breath in. And on the breath out, let's find a gentle twist to the right side. So take your right hand to the waist and left hand to your right knee. Twist with your upper body, look over the right shoulder. And let's take 3 big breaths here. If you notice your mind lost perhaps in some cloudy thoughts, with love, with compassion, with laughter, take your mind back and experience this present moment, anything that is present for you. Slowly coming back to the center, breathing in again, reaching both arms up, exhaling, finding a gentle twist towards the left side. Again, breathing deeply here. Slowly exhaling, coming back to the center. And let's do just a few more stretches, warm-ups for our arms. So bring your arms into a T shape, parallel to the floor. Yes, both arms in the same direction. And we're just going to start to rotate from the shoulders. So breathing in from front to back. Sometimes we underestimate these small movements, which are so amazing for the body. And slowly switching direction from back to front. And slowly coming back to the center, taking left hand to the right shoulder, grabbing left elbow with the right hand, finding a nice deep stretch here. And exhale, slowly relax. Going to the other side, right hand to the left shoulder. Take your right elbow with your left hand, breathe here. And slowly exhale, relax, good. And we're gonna move now to a bit of a flow here, but before, let's stretch actually the legs in front of us. So I'm moving today with a lot of openness and intuitively with my own body. So I will invite you to do same and listen what works good for you. So let's just stretch here, keeping again our spine nice and long, Dandasana or stuff pose. So we're gonna breathe in to point our feet out. Exhale, point your toes inside towards your body. Breathing in, breathing out, and pay attention perhaps to all this tingling that you might feel in your body. Let's take just one more, and then slowly coming back to the center. And now let's bend our right knee. I can feel definitely some tingling in my right foot. And from here, we're gonna go and hug our right leg, slowly, slowly. Not close to the chest, so first we're gonna start to draw some circles from the hip joint. Going both ways. Again, without pushing anything, without trying to change, Just notice how your body feels comfortable today. And then slowly let's come back to the center and let's bring this leg close to the chest, exactly where we feel comfortable today. And then slowly moving from right to left, hugging your leg, giving some love to your beautiful, amazing leg here. Taking just one more big breath in here and then slowly coming back to the center, allowing the right leg to relax. Good. And let's take just a reverse plank here before we go to the other leg. So hands behind, breathing in, push the mat, the floor away from your body and come on up. Let's take just 3 breaths here. And slowly exhale gently, come back down. Good. Coming back to our stuff pose, Dandasana, bending our left knee. Keeping the leg relaxed, starting to draw some circles from the hip joint. Slowly coming back to center, taking this leg a bit closer to the body, exactly where we feel comfortable, noticing some differences maybe from right side to the left side. And then slowly, slowly moving from right to left. Again, hugging our leg with love, with care, with gratitude and joy. Taking just one more big breath in here and then slowly coming back to the center. And let's do also a butterfly pose. I always love to do butterfly pose. I can stay here, not forever, but for a long time definitely. So we bring the soles of the feet together, then we grab our feet with our hands, engaging the core here so the spine can stay upright. And keeping both legs relaxed, we start to move from up and down. And we keep on breathing here. Shaking off everything that we no longer need. Making space in our body for all the resources, all the strength, the power, the love, the joy, the peace we need to empower ourselves to take control over our life, knowing that of course we cannot control a lot of things, but it's just about how we choose to invest our energy. Because for this, yes, we do have control. So we should be able to decide where to put our energy, where to put our mind, our focus, our love. Taking just one more big breath in. I told you that it's almost like forever. And then slowly we relax, coming back down to the center. Good. And from here, we're gonna come back to our Vajrasana, Thunderbolt pose. And we will go into a rabbit pose. So we're gonna bend from the hips, bringing upper body down, and then the crown of the head touching the mat. And from here, we take both hands to our heels. I should come to the center of the mat actually, and I advise you to do the same. I don't have a very comfortable surface here because we will go also into an inversion in Halasana, so at least we should keep our spine and head down, yeah? So again, bending from the hips, coming with the forehead down here, and then reaching with our hands to our heels. Inhale from your core and expand that light, that energy down to your legs, to your arms, to your head.
Taking just one more big breath in here. And then slowly exhale, relax. Slowly, gently, let's come on up. And let's breathe in to reach both arms up, making a bit of a distance between the knees, maybe shoulder distance apart. We're getting ready for camel pose or Ustrasana. So we breathe in to reach both arms up, engaging the core here, and slowly releasing hands to the heels. Maybe we will keep the hands here. Maybe we are here and it's perfectly fine. Or we can go down a little bit, reaching with the hands to the heels, taking 3 big breaths here. With joy, with love, expanding this core, this energy. And exhale slowly, look in front, gently release, come on up. Let's bring the hands down, tucking the toes under, pressing the mat away, coming into a downward dog. Holding here just for 3 big breaths. Letting the body to arrive to this pose, to adjust. And with the next breath, take a big breath in from the core and expand your left hand towards your right ankle or maybe to your right knee. Try to see where you feel comfortable today to reach, and then look over your right shoulder, breathing here for 3. Slowly exhale, come on down, bring your left hand down, good. Before we go to the other side, let's breathing slowly, rounding the spine, coming into the toes, bending now the knees, like we're coming down into a tabletop, but we are hovering the knees here. Strong core, strong body, breathing, breathing, breathing. And exhale, pushing back, push the mat away, coming back to our downward dog. 3 more breaths here. And slowly, let's take a big breath in here from the core and expand your left hand towards your left ankle. Or maybe it's here. Try to see where you feel comfortable. Accept and look over your left shoulder. And breathe here. Come back to this present moment. Notice what you feel, what you hear. Slowly exhale. Let's bring the right hand down, and let's do one more. So we're gonna breathe in from the core, coming to the toes, bending the knees, hovering here into a tabletop position. Breathing, breathing, breathing. Taking just one more. And exhale, pushing back to our downward dog. Good. And let's take again 3 resting breaths here. Bending the knees, maybe one by one, or moving like this from right to left, bending both knees. Try to see what works good for you today. Taking just one more big breath in here. Slowly coming back to the center, to our downward dog. And we can step, or allowing this burning enthusiasm to move us with joy further, we can hop with both feet to the outside of our hands. So let's take a big breath in. Bend your knees and hop. Good. So we came into a Malasana or Yogi squat, which is an amazing pose to open our hips, to stretch our spine, to stretch our calf muscles. But again, can be also challenging at the beginning if the body it is not used to it, and we don't want to force or push the body to do anything what the body is not ready to. So then we might come into our toes here, or we can always use a block. I'm sorry, I don't have it here, or a cushion. So you can place it under your sit bones and you can sit like this, yeah? Otherwise, we come here and we bring the hands together into a prayer position. And again, we allow this joy, this contagious joy, this burning enthusiasm to stay with us in this moment, in this peace, in this silence. Good. Let's take just one more big breath in here. And then slowly on the exhale, let's relax the hands down. And gently, gently, we're going to go into a halasana. So allow just your body to roll down to the mat. You can always bring your hands here to your lower back. Maybe you are here today or here. But if you can bring without any pain, without pushing too much, your legs down to stretch them completely. You can relax both arms down, the hands, and maybe you can find your hands here together, interlacing your fingers, becoming aware of what you feel here. Breathing deeply from the core with enthusiasm, with joy. Taking just one more big breath in here, and then slowly, with control, coming back down. Try to interlace your legs so we can come down into an easy pose or Sukhasana. And let's breathe in to reach both arms up, and exhale, let's bow down here to ourself, to this beautiful being, this amazing being that we all are. Noticing our heart beating, noticing all this aliveness in our body, all this energy moving up and down with love, with joy. Noticing the freedom in the body, enjoying the freedom in your breath, the freedom in your mind. Let's take just one more big breath in here. Slowly on the breath out, push again the mat away. Come back to our easy pose, Sukhasana. And let's get ready to come into Uttanasana, forward fold. So slowly, slowly, we come on up into a complete forward fold. Let's stay here for 3 big breaths. Maybe we can bring the hands to the calf muscle so we can feel this connection without again pushing too much or pushing anything, actually staying where we feel comfortable. Exhaling slowly, relax, breathing in, expanding from the core, halfway position, looking in front. Elongate your spine here and exhale, hands down. Good. Inhale, push the mat away, bend your knees and hop into a plank. Good. Let's hold the plank here, strong plank. Notice this strength, embody this power that you have within yourself. And let's take just one more big breath in here, then slowly let's bend the knees, Bending the elbows, bring your chest down and your chin. Breathe in, push the mat away. Come on up for upward dog. And breathing out for downward dog. Good. Let's take just 3 more breaths here. Slowly exhale. And then gently come to your toes and again bend the knees. And now slowly we're going to come down back to our rabbit pose. So bending from the hips, bringing the forehead down. Bringing hands to the heels. This time we're going to go a bit faster to the flow. So we will do the same flow, hoping I will remember everything we've done since I didn't put it down the paper. So we're going to breathe in, keeping the forehead down and expand from here. Take a big breath in and slowly exhale, relax. Gently come on up and inhale. Come on up with your arms to your knees. Getting our position here for camel pose. Keep your core engaged. Ustrasana. And exhale slowly. Come back with your arms up. Put your hands down and let's come into a downward dog position. Press the mat away from your body. And let's get ready to bring the left hand to the right ankle. Look over your right shoulder. Exhale, come back to the center. Breathing in, coming to the toes, hovering the knees into this tabletop, floating tabletop, or half. And then slowly coming back to downward dog. Good. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in, right hand to the left ankle, looking over the left shoulder. And exhale, come on down. Good. Let's breathe in one more time for downward dog. And then again, hovering the knees. And back. Taking a big breath in, getting ready to jump into Malasana or Yogi Squat. Finding our position with our hands here. And exhale, relax. Gently we go down into a Halasana or plow pose. Slowly, slowly get ready to come on down. Bend your knees. Come into a Sukhasana or easy pose. Breathe in to reach the arms up. And exhale, bend down from the hips. And let's take a big breath in. Connect this movement with your breath, with your body. Getting ready to lift up into our forward fold position. Breathing in for halfway. And breathing out to relax. Getting ready to jump into a plank. Holding the plank here. And slowly exhale, bringing the knees down, bending elbows, chest and chin. Breathing in, coming up for upward dog. Breathing out for downward dog. Whew, we made it. And let's do just one more so we can do a magical set of 3 rounds. So breathing out slowly to come with the knees down. Finding our position for rabbit pose again, bringing the top of the head down. And taking the hands to the heels. Breathing in, expanding from this beautiful core. Coming into our rabbit pose. And exhale, relax. Slowly breathing in, come on up to the knees. Reach your arms up. Finding our position for our camel pose, Ustrasana. Breathing in here.
And slowly breathing out. Come on up from the pose, hands down. Let's come into our downward dog position. And now slowly breathe in, gently reach your left hand to your right ankle. Look over the right shoulder. And exhale, come back. Breathing in round like a wave. Bring your knees down, hovering here into a tabletop. And exhale back to center downward dog. Breathing in. Take this energy from your right hand to your left ankle. Look over the left shoulder. And exhale, slowly come back to center. Breathing in one more time to hover. Bring your knees down. And then slowly back to downward dog. Good. Breathing in, expand energy to the body. And allow the body to hop into Malasana Yogi Squat. Ooh, this floor here is a bit wet. Underneath my mat. Good. Breathing in deeply. Breathing out, just surrender your body with joy, with enthusiasm for Halasana or plow pose. Good. Breathing out slowly, come on down. Bend your knees, getting ready for Sukhasana, easy pose. Breathing in, reach arms up. Breathing out, arms down. And exhale slowly, we come on up, gently, hands down, lifting to our forward fold position. Breathing in for halfway, looking in front. And exhale, hands down, relax. One last time, jumping into a plank. We can do that. Breathing in. And yes, we are in the plank position. Breathing out, lower your knees down, chest and chin. Breathing in for upward dog. Breathing out for downward dog. Whew. And let's take just one more big breath in here. Slowly on the breath out, come back to your toes, bend your knees, and let's relax into a child's pose. Bringing forehead down, reach your arms in front. And yes, let's take a few deep breaths here. Noticing perhaps our heart racing. Becoming aware of all these vibrations, all this energy moving in our hands, in our arms. Expanding with each and every breath this beautiful core, our engine. Noticing everything that feels good in your body in this moment. Getting ready to take just one more big breath in, enjoying the breath. On an exhale, slowly, let's bring both hands close to the knees. Pressing the mat away, lifting, come on up. This time into a hero pose because yes, we are heroes. We are heroes. It is again a bit of a challenging pose. We can do this also lying down to the belly. So if we are doing it on the belly, we should come down to the mat, and we can do with both legs or just one. So we can bend one leg and we can stay here, or we can bend both and we can reach with the hands to the feet, yeah? And we can stay here, relaxing shoulders, relaxing arms, maybe keeping head facing one side so you can feel completely relaxed. Otherwise, it's quite relaxing actually. But I like the depth
that the original pose gives. So I will find and I will choose this today for my inner hero. So slowly I'm keeping my hands to my feet and gently I'm coming down to my forearms. We can stay even here actually, and maybe we can have a big cushion to support our upper back so we can stay relaxed, or otherwise if it feels good, comfortable, making ourselves comfortable all the way down. We relax here. We can open hands to the side. It is full of ants here, which is fine, I think. Or maybe no. I can keep my arms like this, actually, yes, over the head. Good. Whew. We made it. We stay here with the breath and just acknowledge ourselves for how brave we are, how beautiful, how amazing we are, for showing up today, for who we really are, for accepting all the experiences present for us today, this morning, for being able to focus, to commit to this practice. For moving our body, our breath, our spirit with so much joy, with enthusiasm, with love, with kindness. For recharging our batteries, our engine, right? And perhaps with each and every breath we take here, let's try to connect deeper with the beautiful sun, with the sun energy. Starting to feel, to visualize that in this space right above the navel to our solar plexus, right below our rib cage, start to envision a beautiful glowing sun, which is not cold, of course, but not too hot also. It's exactly balanced and perfect, and it's shining, and with each and every breath we take, we allow the sun to expand beautiful sun rays up to the chest, to the arms, to the heart, to the mind, and down to the legs, to the hips, to the knees, to the ankles. Giving us energy, giving us strength and clarity, so that in every and any given moment we have the ability to always say yes to ourselves, to take good care of who we are, to bring our soul, our spirit to the highest vibration of all, and to live a meaningful life. You can still choose to stay here a bit longer if it feels good and comfortable. Otherwise, slowly we will come out from the pose. So we might reach both arms over the head, finding a nice stretch here, yawning if we feel to yawn. And then gently untucking one leg. Ooh, we have a small gecko here, a baby one. And then the other. Hi. And then slowly bringing the knees to the chest. Finding a gentle movement from right to left. Maybe drawing some circles from the hips. Anything that feels good in your body in this moment. Slowly finding our way up. Let's start to roll gently like a ball. So slowly, slowly coming up into an easy pose. Taking a moment here to bring both hands together in front of our forehead. I always like to end my classes with sharing our gratitude to all of our teachers in this life, in any form they arrived in our life, and to all the yogis for sharing this practice, this wisdom, this joy with us, this freedom. And then slowly let's bring the hands in front of our heart center to expand this gratitude, this love, this joy to ourselves. For being here today, for allowing, for giving ourselves permission to enjoy, to breathe, to live, to empower ourselves. Thank you for joining me in this practice. Sat Nam. I hope you enjoy the class as I did. And I will see you next time, definitely. Until then, always come back to this moment. If something felt good, take an anchor from here and know that in any given moment you can come back to what you felt today, to this beautiful, amazing joy. So I have to come and stop the video, and I will see you next time.